sing. I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things. Never eat anyone's arms, legs, or wings. Don't eat anyone who had ears or eyes. Make sure when you eat that nobody cries. Break old habits you had for years. Save animals from so much terror and tears. Train yourself to always be in the mood to only buy healthy vegan food. Sing this song and declare it. I'll be vegan from now on. Put your hand on your heart and sing it loudly. Today is the day I will start. I'll be vegan from now on. Thanks for coming, everybody. Let's dance. Come on, exercise. Look in the mirror and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Look in your heart and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things. Never eat anyone's arms, legs, or wings. Don't eat anyone who had ears or eyes. Make sure when you eat that nobody cries. Break old habits you had for years. Save animals from so much terror and tears. Train yourself to always be in the mood to only buy healthy vegan food. Sing this song and declare it. I'll be vegan from now on. Put your hand on your heart and sing it loudly. Today is the day I will start. I'll be vegan from now on. One more time. This time with a little stretching, okay? Then you guys will talk to me. Look in the mirror and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Look in your heart and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things. Never eat anyone's arms, legs, or wings. Don't eat anyone who had ears or eyes. Make sure when you eat that nobody cries. Break old habits you had for years. Save animals from so much terror and tears. Train yourself to always be in the mood to only buy healthy vegan food. Sing this song and declare it. I'll be vegan from now on. Put your hand on your heart and sing it loudly. Today is the day I will start. I'll be vegan from now on. Hello, guys. Welcome to my live stream. I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. Thank you very much for coming. Hello, YouTube. I have two cameras going. I have YouTube over here and TikTok over here. Thank you very much for joining me. All right, let's see who's all here. Who do we have? Somebody says, I love vegan teacher. I love fruits, but I'm not vegan. Marley, you're missing the point entirely here. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you love fruits or not. You must be vegan because being vegan is about the animals. It's not about whether you like a certain food or not. Okay, so I'm happy that you're spamming all of these fruits and veggies. That's fine, but you must never write that you're not vegan here. Okay, you can say, I'm trying to be vegan, Miss Katie. I'm striving to be vegan. I'm on the vegan path. That you could say. But otherwise, it's not appropriate to tell us that you come, because what if you say here, you say, hi, Miss Katie, I love fruits, but I pay people to stab animals in the neck. See how messed up that is? But that's what you said. When you say you're not vegan, that's what you're saying. Okay, so don't do that again, please. All right, let's go over here 1 second, guys. Let's see who's here, over here on TikTok. Okay, over on TikTok, what do we have? We have Barcelona came in. Hi. Hello, Barcelona. Grace. We have Chris. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Joey. Hello, Erin. Hi, Nora. Thanks for coming. Hi, Pavka. Over here also, what else do we have? Let's see. Somebody else, Tiffany, you're telling me you're not vegan. Not sure why you're saying that. Okay, most people are not vegan, but you don't need to write that. Write something positive that will make the world a better place. Tell everybody that they should eat lentils and beans, for example. Write that. You guys on YouTube, you write eat lentils, eat beans. You guys over here on TikTok, you can write eat tofu, eat rice. You guys over here, you can write, think of all the different vegan foods. Just write eat broccoli, eat potatoes. You guys can write eat pasta,
Eat peanut butter toast. Okay, these are all vegan foods that are good for you to eat. Right? You can make the world a better place here. You don't have to just write whatever, write something that's productive. All right, let me see what this person wrote here. Hold on, it's still going slow enough. I can read you. All right, Chloe writes, vegan teacher. I tried to be vegan, but out farm isn't grown enough vegetables. Well, I'm sure that you can go and get some vegetables from the store, okay? Yeah, right? It doesn't really matter about your farm. And if your farm, what you're trying to say is that you have animals there, well, you should not be killing those animals, all right? You shouldn't be continuing to allow the animals to breed on a farm. That's not right. All right, just a second here. Thanks a lot, everyone, for coming. Okay, I just have a couple of buttons, always to press at the beginning. Just a second here. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, everybody. So thanks a lot for being here, guys. Now you can all write me. Anybody can write me at all. If you want to put a super chat in on the screen, then that will assure that I will be able to read your super chat. Let's go over here to TikTok. Guys, thanks for putting the little decorations on the screen, like the little roses. And yes, it is true that I am also a nurse, trained as a nurse in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Yes, I worked at the McMaster University Hospital in Ontario. And I also trained as a school teacher at Concordia University. Yeah, it's true. And yes, I have 3 children and 2 grandchildren right now. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I've been vegan for almost 10 years. Danny, thank you for the little piece of vegan cake. Thank you for another piece of vegan cake, Danny. If you guys want to talk to me over here on my TikTok channel to get to the top, how you do it is you put these decorations in and then your name goes to the top as well. Thank you, Kara, for the little tofu. Nice. Cute. Thank you, Beba, for, what is that you put on the screen? I don't know what that was. Anyway, guys, if you want to come and teach, you can come in. I'm going to let the first person in here. Just remember, you have to be over 18 to come in, okay? You must be over 18. Hello. Oh, hold on a second. Maybe I don't have my volume all the way up. Sorry. I'm sorry about that. Hi. Hey there.
I eat chickens and I watch them suffer.
Okay, I feel sorry for you. I'm so sorry that you have such terrible parents, that they allow you to go on social media with strangers without them observing you, that your parents are raising you to watch animals suffer. It's probably a good idea for you to go to police right now or to go to the therapist at your school, all right? Because you need real help. Something's wrong with you. What you did is just not natural or normal. It's totally messed up, all right? You're just a kid. You have bad parents if you're allowed to do these kinds of things. Wow, guys, we have a really messed up world. We really do. I'm going to give you another resource, all right? Here's something that you can go to. This is a place for kids. You can go here. It's called PETA Kids. PETA Kids. You can go there and you can get some free stickers. You can watch how good vegan kids are acting. You can watch and see the kinds of things that they eat. They show you recipes for breakfast, recipes for lunch. They will show you some recipes for dinner, and they'll give you some ideas of what to put in your school lunch. Okay? Yeah, you can do it. It's called petakids.org. You see the address here? That's for you guys over here on YouTube too. If you're a child, this is a good resource for you. You can also order free stickers. They have like coloring books and stuff like that. Okay? You guys, I feel so bad for the kids here who have such awful parents who teach them such bad manners and who teach them to hurt animals. It's dreadful. Absolutely just horrific. I feel so bad for these kids. If they are in families where there's cats and dogs, they're probably kicking them and pulling their tails. I mean, these kids are really, really ill. All right, let's see who's here. We have a super chat over here on my YouTube channel. This person is by somebody whose name is Jesus is the Omega 1, 2, 3. And this person writes, my dad said I can't be vegan. Well, your dad is wrong. Because veganism is a justice movement. If you decide that you want to be vegan, it means that you are not going to be contributing to animal suffering anymore. You can do that, whether your dad is an asshole or not. You simply make the decision that you're going to eat healthy vegan foods from now on. Let's look at our freedom flag. This is a freedom flag. You can tell your parents that you do not want to hurt animals anymore, that you want to eat healthy vegan foods. The thing is this, you cannot start to be picky. When your parents are telling you, oh, I don't want you to be vegan, the reason your parents are saying that is because they are afraid. They are not intelligent enough yet to know the information. Once you explain to them that lentils, which go right here, have 18 grams of protein per cup, that you want to eat lentils, they will give you lentils because that's the right thing to do. That is what any kind-hearted, decent parent would do. You tell your parents, Mom and Dad, plants have all the protein that I need. And if your parents say, I don't want you to be vegan, then you tell your parents that they are evil and wrong. You say to them, Mom and Dad, vegan means I don't want to hurt animals. How can you, Mom and Dad, tell me that I should hurt animals when I don't want to? All right? Children, you have a lot of power. Now, if you have a parent who is a complete psycho and threatens you with some sort of physical violence, that's different. Do what you have to do. But every child has a right to not put death into their intestines. It's your body. You can decide what you want done with your body. If you don't want a dead chicken to go down your esophagus, you don't have to put a dead chicken down your esophagus. But as I said, don't be picky. If your parents put potatoes on your plate and they give you peanut butter toast, which has lots of protein, and they give you some tofu instead, don't say, I don't like it. Just eat the fucking food and shut up. All right? Don't make it harder on your parents. But you can tell your Mom and Dad, I want to be vegan. I don't want to hurt animals. And you can tell your parents that you want to look at vegan recipes with them. Okay? So the person whose name is Jesus is the Omega. Think about how messed up it is what you just said, right? You believe in Jesus? Jesus is all about peace and love. But you're here telling me that your parents, who raised you in this Christian household, want you to go against what the Bible says? How does that make any sense? The Bible says in the 10 Commandments that you shouldn't kill and you shouldn't steal. If your parents put only dead chickens in front of you, they are forcing you to steal the life of the chicken and to steal their body parts. So you tell your parents, if you put dead animals on my plate, this goes against what Jesus wants, which is about peace and love. And nowhere in the Bible does it say that you have to eat animals. To the contrary, it says be kind. Treat everyone the way that you would want to be treated. Okay? Thanks for the super chat. I think I got it all now. All right. Are you the same person? You just wrote, I'm vegan now. Jesus and God loves everyone. Okay. That was the quickest vegan outreach I've ever done. Congratulations to you. I'm very proud of you. You made the right decision. Here, a little duck is going to say, I thank you. It could be a baby chick. We're not sure. All right. Thank you for not eating my wings. I appreciate you. All right, guys. Thank you guys very much. Thanks for the super chat. Let me move back over here on my TikTok channel. Okay, so to make sure that we don't get any children in here, guys, remember you have to be over 18. And if you want to get to the top of the line, if you're a real adult who does know how to read, I would appreciate you coming in because we don't want children here who, especially, well, to be honest, I don't actually mind if there's kids that are vegan because they're quite intelligent and very polite. But the TikTok rules are you have to be over 18. All right? Somebody's name here is Bloody. I don't think I'm going to let that person in. It just doesn't sound like a very good idea. Why is your name Bloody? Change your name right now. If you want to talk to me, because you're actually at the top of the list, but I'm not letting you in. Who is this? The next person is with the letter E. There's no actual name. Why should I let this person in? Put your name down, guys, on TikTok. Have an actual name that I can address you as. I can't call you, hey, person on a surfboard. That's not a name. Next person's name is Dumhnall. Is that a name? Domhnall. I don't know. The next person here is somebody named Erica Jade. All right, Erica Jade. That sounds like it might be an actual grown-up, an actual name.
So I have a couple questions.
Hi, my name is Miss Katie. Where are you from?
I'm from the U.S.
Cool. Which state are you in?
I don't want to say that because.
Well, you have to say it, or I'm going to let you go, because what we're doing here is we're trying to figure out which time zones people are in, right? Because we want to teach. Pardon me?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Okay. I'm here in Italy. So do you know what time it is in Italy right now? Do you know where Italy is?
No. Not really.
So Italy.
I'm not past geography.
Italy is a whole other country in Europe. Do you know where Europe is?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where I am. And so right now for me, it is almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, where did you say you were? In Minnesota?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell everybody what the time is over there.
8:55
in
the morning.
In the morning. So you see that? We are about 6 hours ahead of you. Cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the reason we do that is we want people to remember that they're not the center of the world, not the center of the universe. We're all undergoing different experiences. Okay, you ready to read a card now?
Sure.
All right. So your card today is going to be this one about hospitals. Please read.
Random vegan fact 17. All hospitals should serve vegan foods only because meat, dairy, and eggs are linked to cancer, heart attacks, diabetes, and strokes. And also it's weird to bring death into a place where we are trying to save lives.
Okay. So can you say that again in your own words?
That like eating like meat and stuff in a hospital is wrong because like they're killing animals to like they're killing them so that we can eat them, where there's people in the hospital who are trying to like get better, and that's just like kind of like wrong.
Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. That's close enough, okay? Because hospitals should serve only vegan foods because meat, dairy, and eggs are actually linked to cancer. So people that eat too much of these kinds of foods do not tend to be as healthy. All right, so they can be linked also to heart attacks, diabetes, strokes. Plus, it's also just weird to bring death into a place where we're trying to save lives. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, now I just want to ask you a favor. You have some sort of TV or something in the background. Is it possible for you to move or turn that off? Okay, thank you very much.
I can turn it down.
Yeah, just turn it off, please. Thanks.
It means your colors are almost.
All right. Oh, hi, CLT. To talk to me, you put a super chat in on the screen here, and I can read your comment here over here on YouTube. Okay, I have two screens going. I have TikTok over here, and I have YouTube over here. But if you go over to TikTok, you're welcome to join us there. Music by That Vegan Teacher on TikTok. But you'll be in a long lineup of about 100 people. Whereas if you put a super chat on the screen, I'll most likely see it quickly, and I'll be able to respond to it. Okay, hi. All right, so do you have a question, or do you want to teach a fact?
So I'm not necessarily vegan, but
why not?
Like,
what's stopping you?
I don't know, but I have not eaten like pork since my parents got married when I was like 6 or 5 maybe.
Okay, just a second, all right? So what you're saying is you haven't eaten any pigs, but that doesn't really make a difference. It's like saying you didn't eat any cats, because it might mean that you ate dogs. So eliminating one animal is not really the solution. Okay?
Well, okay, what I'm trying to say is I saw like a pig get killed, and that's kind of why I don't eat it. And also that pig, it was like that pig was like my best friend when I was little, because like it was my neighbor, so we'd go over there. And then it was used for my parents' anniversary.
Okay, just a minute, please.
Like
the pig that you're addressing had a name?
Yeah. Roxy.
Roxy, okay. So when you're referring to Roxy, don't call Roxy an it. Roxy is a she.
I didn't know it. We never found out what gender it was, so I just,
Okay,
like, we just named it. I named it when I was like 4.
okay. You named, did you at the time think that Roxy was a he or a she?
No.
You never addressed any kind of pronoun. Okay, so,
I was 4.
right, okay. So then your parents cooked this innocent being, and you were sad,
Mhm.
and you decided
Yeah.
to stop eating pigs.
Yep.
Okay, and you continued to eat other animals.
Yes. Not very often though. But
Just sometimes. Okay, so
yeah.
you know what you have to do, right?
Mhm.
What
Stop eating meat and animal products.
Stop eating any animals and stop stealing from them. What do you need to stop stealing from animals?
Like their milk, eggs, and wool and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
Mhm.
so thank you. You know what to do. You're on the right path, is what you're trying to say, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so how many more animals should be abused or killed or have their body parts stolen or their secretions? Secretions are like milk, honey, or eggs before you make the full decision to be vegan. How many more animals should be harmed?
None.
That's the
None.
right answer. Right. So do you want to be vegan starting right now?
Sure.
Okay. So I have a card for you to read. These are
Okay.
some cards where you're going to promise to stop drinking cow's milk. What do you think? Can you do
Okay.
that? Okay. You're going to promise to stop drinking cow's milk?
The alternative for that would be like soy milk, right?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to soy.
You can also have oat milk.
Oh, there's oat milk. I don't know that.
Okay.
My vegan promise no more dairy. I promise.
Just 1 second. Okay. So this is a very serious promise. All right. So you're going to put your hand on your heart, and other people are going to be listening along. All right. So we have 700 people right now listening on YouTube. That's like a big auditorium filled with people. Now, some of them are also going to want to make this promise. So I want you to say it clearly and slowly as you can, so that people really feel what you're saying. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Put your hand on your heart.
My vegan promise no more dairy. I promise to stop drinking cow's milk because I am no longer a baby. And I was never. Am I reading too fast?
Yes, you are.
Oh, sorry.
Okay? The goal is to feel the words.
Okay,
Right.
so I read it slower. Okay.
I'll get you started, okay? All right. My vegan promise. No more dairy. I promise to stop drinking cow's milk because I'm no longer a baby and I was never a cow. You continue.
I'm a human, so I know their milk is not mine to take. If I really want milk, I can walk up to my mom, lift her shirt, and start sucking from her. If she tells me to fuck off, I can just buy plant-based milk from the store instead.
Good
Was
job.
it too fast?
No, it was very good.
Okay.
Now, probably the words surprised you a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Because you going up to your mom seems so crazy, right?
Yeah.
Right. So does your mom still drink cow's milk?
No.
That's good. That's good. So she also knows she's not a baby or a cow anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Here's a better one for you. All right?
Okay.
All right. There you go.
My vegan promise no more dairy. I, Erica, promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Since I learned that dairy industry...
Okay, you missed a word. Since I learned that the dairy industry...
Okay, industry.
No, it's the word the you left out.
Okay.
Since I learned...
Since that the dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping, sexual assault, torture, enslavement, and murder, I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind, so I will only choose vegan options from now on.
Thank you very much for reading the card. You did a really good job.
Thanks.
Appreciate you. All right. How do you feel after reading those promises? Do you think you can keep them?
Good. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's awesome. Thank you very much for coming today. You did a really good job. I'm very proud of you. Guys, everybody
Thanks.
double tap on the screen for our new teaching assistant who is really on her way to be vegan right now. I'm really proud of you. Good job. Thank you very much, Erica. There you have it. It's so easy to be vegan. You simply promise not to keep assaulting animals. You make the promise that you will not steal anything from them anymore, not their freedom, not their family members, not their body parts, not their bodily secretions, which means milk or eggs or honey. Animals are here with us, not for us. All right, thanks everybody. Thanks guys for coming. Somebody's over here spamming dance, dance, dance. All right, I hear ya. You guys want to dance? All right, we want to dance, they say. Let me see if we have anything that we can dance to. What song would we like to dance to? Let me see what I have. We just danced to a song called Look in the Mirror. We can dance to a song here called It Feels Great to Be Vegan. Would you like to dance to that one? It feels great to be vegan. TikTok, yeah? Okay. All right, let's dance to that one. It feels great to be vegan. Thanks, guys. Who's going to dance with me? I'm only going to dance if you guys agree to dance with me because this is not a show, okay? It's a classroom. This will be like recess, okay? Let's see who we have. We have Mia, Renee. Thank you guys over here on TikTok for agreeing to dance. Who else would like to dance? If you want to dance, don't say I'll dance. Write your name. Just write your name only. Don't write me. Write your name, okay? Let me see what we have. Nope, you guys are not getting it over here. I said write your name, not the word me. I'll go back over here on TikTok. TikTok, Tamura, Autumn, Lexi's going to dance, Alice, Reese. Oh my gosh, you guys are going so fast. Lamia, Mickey, Jacob, Michael, Morgan, Mark. Who else do we have? Guys, it's actually literally too fast. I cannot read it. Oh my God. Brooklyn, Aurora, Willow's going to dance. Thomas, Peter, Natalie, Bob, Jesus is going to dance, apparently. All right, I'll try again over here. Let's see if you guys are getting it right this time now. We're looking for names if you guys want to dance. Annie. Okay, good. Annie. Amelia. Kai? No, I didn't see that. I'm not sure. Delilah's going to dance. Lewis. Yes. Okay, Alicia. Basil's going to dance, or Basil. Hope I said your name right. Natalie. Alexander. Let's get some more boys, guys. Charlie. Right. Boys got to dance too, okay? Lucas and Zoe, you guys are all going to dance? Awesome. All right, here we go. We're going to dance to a song which is called Feels Great to Be Vegan. Okay? Everybody up. All right, get yourself ready. Now remember, there's no right way or wrong way to to dance. Guys, by the way, happy Vegan Declaration Day to everyone who has decided to be vegan today. I'm very proud of you. Okay. Let's go ahead and dance. Have fun. By the way, don't do what I'm doing, okay? I'm just doing whatever. Sometimes you'll just see me stop and randomly stretch, okay? You do you. TikTok, you do you.
It feels great. Come on out, everybody. It's time to come out as a vegan. That's right. You heard it here first. It is time to stop being morally inconsistent. It is time to stop living your life against your own moral code. It's time to stop being only nice to cats and dogs, but to be nice to everyone. And besides, it feels great to be vegan, to be kind and live our lives with empathy. It feels great. Animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan because saving animals makes us happy. Where do we get our protein? Plants. Do plants feel pain? No, they don't have a brain or a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. But what about the accidental deaths during crop harvesting? Well, that will be reduced if you become vegan because you won't be filtering the plants through the animals first, which is highly inefficient. feels great to be vegan, to be kind and live our lives with empathy. It feels great to be vegan, to live our lives with moral decency. It feels great to be vegan, to try to stop so much animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan, because saving animals makes us happy. Veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds, put those in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate, so open up your heart. Vegans stay away from the border part of the grocery store. Vegans stay away from the cemetery part of the grocery store. Vegans don't steal their eggs, their milk, their freedom, or their lives. And what's more, it feels great to be vegan, to be kind and live our lives with empathy. It feels great to be vegan, to live our lives with moral decency. It feels great to be vegan, to try to stop so much animal cruelty. It feels great to be vegan, because saving animals makes us happy. It takes 100 clicks until you become vegan. You have to get the message in your head, and you have to get the message in your heart. Thankfully, you're all at the right place to start. There's just one thing missing. You need to educate yourself more. So look into it. Check out all the documentaries the meat, dairy, and egg industries don't want you to see. And then come find me with your newfound heart filled with empathy.
Yeah, which you guys did find me. Thank you guys for dancing with me. All right, now tell the truth. Who did dance? Write it in the comments. Let me see. All right, I know not everybody danced. I get it. Some of you guys are just like lying there, but I hope you did dance. Thank you. If you tell me if you danced, I'll be happy if you write your name. Don't write me. Write your name so I can read it out loud, okay? Who over here on TikTok danced? Aurora did dance. Mickey danced. Yes. Misha danced. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Stefan danced. What about you guys over here on YouTube? Did any of you dance? Let's see. Ben danced. Oh, thank you very much for the confetti over here. Thank you for the decoration. Double tap on the screen, guys. Let's get this number up to 20,000 likes, all right? You guys can do it, all right? Applaud yourself if you danced. Give yourself some love. And over here on TikTok, sorry, this is YouTube. On YouTube, we got Chase and Anthony who danced. Oh, great. Thanks, Emma. Thanks for dancing. Thank you guys, everyone. All right, so as I said, if you guys want to communicate with me, you put a super chat in here on the screen and I will read your comment out loud, okay? Over here on TikTok, it's different. They have a button that they press to put decorations on the screen. All right, like this here, we just got a bunch of fruit on the screen. Thank you very much for the fruit. Let's have a look here now at a few animals, okay, guys? Now, in case you don't yet know, pigs are put into gas chambers and killed at just 6 months old. Just 6 months old. They're just babies when they're killed in the same way that the Nazis murdered the Jews. That's why you must never eat bacon anymore, or sausage, or ham, or pepperoni, or any of these kinds of foods, okay? You have to be kind from now on and don't eat anyone. Animals are here with us, not. You guys know the rest of that sentence? Not for us. Okay, let's try that again. Animals are here with us, not for us. All right, good. Now let's look at this picture here of a horse. You see this horse? Can you see what's wrong with the horse? Who can tell me what is wrong with this horse? The horse is very cute, but somebody did something to this horse that wasn't okay. Somebody decided to kill a cow, rip off the cow's skin, and turn it into a saddle. Now, how would you like it if somebody ripped off your friend's skin and put it on your back and then sat on top of you? That's pretty cruel. Horses are here with us, not for us. Very good, TikTok. Very good. Okay, you guys get it? Awesome. All right. Let's go and look at another animal here. This is that's right, TikTok, it's a cow. YouTube, This is a cow, and what should we not do to cows? What do people steal from cows? Can you remember? Can you guys remember on YouTube? What do people steal from cows? Let me see if somebody gets it right here. Nobody's got it right so far over here. Oh, wait. Yes, exactly. Somebody got it right. Sadie got it right. Dax, you got it right. Exactly. People steal, somebody named Love is Hennings or something like that got it right. Okay, guys, it's going a bit fast, but I'm trying my best to see what you're writing, right? We don't steal milk from cows. Not vegans would not do that. That's cruel. Cow's milk belongs to, do you guys remember? Cow's milk belongs to baby cows, okay? All right, you guys are doing great. Really good. Now, what kind of an animal is this? What kind of an animal is this? Looks like a dog, right? That's right. So should you eat dogs? No? Why should you not eat dogs? Because dogs have feelings and they don't want to die. The same reason that you shouldn't eat sheep. Sheep have feelings and they don't want to die. All animals want to live, even fish, right? So from now on, I want you not to eat any animals, and also don't wear fur or wool. If you took this little cute little dog here and ripped off his fur and turned it into a coat, that would be murder, and that would be wrong. You can wear coats made out of other fabrics. Polyester, cotton, even hemp. You can wear all kinds of things like acrylic and nylon, and you don't need to pay anybody to pin down a lamb or a sheep. Don't eat lambs and don't steal the wool from sheep, because animals are here with us, not for us. We shouldn't be buying and selling animals, just like we shouldn't buy or sell people. Okay? Everybody's okay? All right. Put some cream on my face before coming on, and it looks like it's a bit too thick on there. Sorry, guys. Hey, thank you. What's your name, Cade? Thank you very much for the heart, Cade. You guys over on TikTok, thanks for coming in here. We got somebody named Thomas here. Once again, thank you. Happy Vegan Declaration Day for everyone who's vegan today.
Happy Vegan Declaration Day.
Hello, Thomas. Are you ready to read a card?
Yes.
All right, that's awesome. Okay, let me see. We're going to read a card here about God and veganism. All right, here we go.
Yes. Vegans are kinder than God because God created lions who tear baby zebras to death in front.
In front of their horrified mothers, while vegans fight every day to save animals by not eating, wearing, or using them. All right, that's why vegans are kinder than God. Hi, YouTube. All right, did you guys catch this? You guys can take a screenshot of this. Oh, I just got a super chat. Hold on, let me just scroll backwards here and see if I can get it. Okay, this is by somebody whose name is Linux, who gave a $2. So thank you very much for this super chat. And Linux wrote, "Animals are wonderful." Good job, Linux. Thank you for being vegan fantastic and not vegan phobic. You know, somebody might write something bad like animals are delicious, which would be really mean, right? Thankfully, that's not you. Good job. All right, guys. Over here on my TikTok channel, we're going to do a restart over here. I'm going to restart the live, and I'll see you guys in a few seconds. All right. Silly music over on TikTok. Let's get started again over here. Yes, what did you write? Okay, somebody wrote cool. All right, somebody says, "Oh my God, stop forcing religion. Did you just make the world Okay, so Mindy, here's the thing, okay? You're telling me to stop forcing religion, right? Mindy, did I force your finger to scroll to my live? Did I do that? Do I have that kind of power on you, Mindy? Or did you force your comment into my comment section? What really happened here, Mindy? All right, so Mindy, if you're not happy here, you're welcome to go, okay? Because this is a live stream for people who tell the truth and people who are kind. Okay? All right, so Mindy, I want you to write something nice in the future. Nobody is forcing you to do anything. I'm just talking, right? There's a difference between forcing and talking. Talking is what happens when the words come out of your mouth. Forcing is when somebody grabs you and pushes you down, like what you do, Mindy, when you pay people to stab animals in the throat, okay? That's forcing death on them, okay, Mindy? See the difference? Good. All right, let's go to the next person over here. I'm gonna restart this live stream over on TikTok. All right. Okay, we were looking at some of these different random vegan facts, and I was thinking, you know, I have so many of these cards, and they're just all over the place. I think I should try to get them in some kind of order. What do you guys think? Who wants to come over to my office here and put these all in order? What do you think? How many of these do we have? They're just all over the place. Here's one about non-vegans and how they are racist. Let's look at this one. You guys ready to read this one over on YouTube? Look at that. Okay, hi everybody here on TikTok. I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. If you're just joining us right now, Trinity, thank you for the little rose. If you guys want to come and speak to me, you can. If you guys want to dance, let me know, because I do actually like to dance a lot. Dancing is one of the fun things that I do enjoy doing. Oh, that reminds me actually, I don't know if you guys know, but you can make tofu scramble, which is kind of like scrambled eggs. And I have a little 1-minute song about it. Just listen to this real quick, okay? Called Tofu Scramble. You know, you can dance if you want. Do you guys want to dance?
Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do.
Woohoo!
Eating eggs is so last century, nobody needs to, so here's what you do. Mash tofu, green onion, with celery in a pan, and black salt, turmeric, and spices, yes you can. Mix in some vegan mayo, mix in some vegan mayo. Now mix in a salty pickle, just the way to go. Oh, ooh. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too.
All right, this should be in a loop. I don't know why this isn't in a loop. Let's do it.
Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Eating eggs is so last century, nobody needs to, so here's what you do. Mash tofu, green onions, and celery in a pan, and black salt, turmeric, and spices, yes you can. Mix in some vegan mayo, mix in some vegan mayo. Now mix in a salty pickle, just the way to go. Oh, woo! Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too.
There you go, tofu scramble. Oh, another time. All right, let's lower that.
So easy to do.
Woohoo! Thank you guys for being here. I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. Thanks for listening to my song, and now you know how to make a tofu scramble. It's really easy to do, high in protein, very delicious. No need to hurt any animals. Guys over here on TikTok, who would like to come in and read the next card here? This is a card. Oh, we were going to do the one. Hold on, that will be next. We're going to do this random vegan fact about non-vegans and how they're racist towards animals. If you are wanting to come in, make sure you put a, slipped off the desk there, a giraffe on the screen or some flowers in my hair, and then you go to the top of the line, okay? Thank you very much for the roses. And yes, it is true, I do live in Italy. And I have been vegan for 10 years. Yes, 10 years almost. In June. In June, it's going to be 10 years. Not quite. What about you guys? Are any of you guys vegan over here on my YouTube channel? Let's see what you guys are writing. Let's see. Let me see. Somebody's spamming all this fruit. Great. You put all these fruit here. Somebody put some apples over here on my YouTube channel. Some bananas. Excellent. Isn't it amazing that fruit is the one food that you can eat that is just, you just pick it right away and just eat it. You don't have to do anything. Isn't it amazing when you think about it? Barely have to wash it. I guess carrots too. You kind of have to rinse them a bit, right? Yeah, but there's so many good, delicious vegan foods. You know, when you talk about fast food, like somebody says, I'll say something like, what can I eat for fast food? And I just say, any fruit, even vegetables, like celery and cucumbers. That's fast food. What do you guys think? Do you ever just cut up a broccoli and just eat it like that, or a cauliflower? Broccoli I find a little bit more difficult to eat if it's not cooked. Cauliflower, though, is pretty good. What do you guys think? Okay, let's see. If you want to answer me, you can in a super chat. This person's name is Cade. You know, I don't want any rodeo hats on my head, whoever just did that. All right, Cade, I see you're putting the, what's it called? What is that stuff called? Confetti, which is cute. Thanks for decorating this with confetti. We have Repent who just joined. Hey, a bunch of you guys just subscribed. Hold on. Let me read your names out loud. Who just subscribed? Thanks, guys. I'm going to scroll back a little bit and see. If you've subscribed right now, definitely I'll read your name out loud for sure. Jake, Twin Towers. Well, not for sure. I'll try, though. Jake, thanks for subscribing. Arsham, thanks for subscribing. Peach, thanks for subscribing. And KCP, thanks for following. Thank you, Yo Jojo, Stella, Shark Boy or something, Jonathan, and Nadia. Thank you, Oliver. Thank you, Sack Boy. What's a Sack Boy? What does that mean? Guys, some of you need better names. Zoe, nice name. Regular name. Hani, Layla or Lala. Thank you very much for being here. The rookie Reese is here. And thanks, you guys, to all of you who are eating vegan foods and talking about it. Thanks for spamming vegan foods also. That's awesome. Thanks, guys, for sharing. All right, let's get the next person in here. So we have somebody here named Aaron who wants to come in and read.
Hello.
Hi, Aaron. Are you ready to read a card?
Yeah, I'm just wondering about that post that you've just made on TikTok and blaming your
Yeah,
best
you can
friend's
talk.
husband.
Yeah, you can talk about anything you want as soon as you read a card. Okay, so you know the rules, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm just gonna hold on a second. I already heard what you just said, and you got that whole story mixed up. So maybe you should watch that video again. Maybe
you're blaming
no,
veganism on your.
you know, I'm going to.
Veganism for his death.
I literally did not do that. You're completely mistaken. Okay, go watch the video again, and you'll understand it better. This time, watch it with an actual open mind and pay attention to the words. Okay. Go and listen to it again. Maybe you're just nervous, and so you're just blurting out words that you don't mean, because I'm sure that you could understand the video. It's pretty clear. This is somebody who died, who ate animals his whole life. In his whole life, that means he contributed to approximately 8,000 animal deaths. Okay, that's what the video is about. The video is questioning whether he is in heaven or hell, right? That's what happened. All right, you guys can go ahead and see it if you want. Let's go to the next person here, whose name is Pete Jan.
Hi.
Hi, do you know how to read?
What?
Do you know how to read?
Yes.
Okay, here's your card to read. You are the teaching assistant when you come in, and your job is to tell people to tap on the live to encourage you to put all the little hearts on the screen. Can you do that?
Sure.
All right, go for it. You're the teaching assistant.
All right. Do I need to read it?
Yes, you need to read it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to let you go because I don't think you understand that reading isn't the same as typing, okay? Typing is this, And reading is looking at the words and saying them out loud. So you're the teaching assistant, okay? You guys over here on YouTube, this is what we are doing. We are reading this card right now. We're reading Random Vegan Fact. Non-vegans are racist towards animals. They treat them differently just based on how they look. Vegans, on the other hand, protect all animals, not just cats and dogs. Vegans are against all forms of racism towards anyone. That's what veganism is all about. Not being racist towards anyone and defending the victims who are being harmed. All right, you guys understand? All right, okay, there's somebody who keeps on spamming the word meat here. So you're going to be on a permanent leave. So if you guys do things like that, unfortunately, I'm going to have to ban you for life, and you'll never ever be able to write the same thing again. You'll be able to write it, but nobody else will see it. Now, the person here who's spamming this, our Christ gave us animals to eat, well, you're also going to be banned, you see, because you cannot come here and lie. Okay, this one here that says Jesus loves me, that's fine, you're right. But if you are here to spam evil things about being cruel to animals, that's not okay. All right, think of the classroom and think about the chalkboard. The comment section is kind of like the chalkboard, right? You can come on there and write good things like save animals, eat plants. You can write also on the chalkboard, meaning the comment section. You can write something like plants have protein. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. Okay, that kind of stuff you can write. All right, let's go over here to see who's next. Here we have somebody named, who is this? Oh, comment allez-vous? Somebody's speaking in French. Welcome to my live stream.
Hi, lovely. My name is Cade.
Hi, do you know how to read?
I do.
All right, here's a card for you.
Random vegan fact. Every time you buy meat, eggs, or milk, you're telling farmers to breed and kill more animals. Saying the animal was already dead doesn't change the fact that your money still pays for the next ones to suffer.
That's excellent reading. You're a very good reader. Thank you. Let me just show this over here on YouTube. Okay. Do you have any comment to make about that?
I completely agree. It's a big reason why I stopped buying animal products about 3 years ago.
Fantastic.
But I
Great.
do have a question with regards to veganism, if that's all right.
Okay, sure. Hey, but since you're here, would you be able to read one more card? Because you're such a good reader and it's very short. All right.
Sure, no bother. Random vegan fact. If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're just as cruel as the murderer.
Right. Okay. Here, I'll just leave this over here on my YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, for watching. All right, what do you want to say?
I wanted to ask about honey. It's like a really contentious subject in veganism, and I wanted to get your take on it.
Okay, why is it a contentious subject?
I think sects of veganism prescribe that beekeeping takes agency away from colonies of bees or hives of bees. I continue to consume honey, but I wanted to get another vegan's opinion on it.
You do eat honey?
I do, yeah.
Okay, why is that?
It's a natural sweetener. The beekeeping projects that are in the north of England where I am, the people that I buy honey from are really ethical in their, attempting to rewild their local areas. So I wanted to see if there was a difference in opinion there, or if I was mistaken, if I'm not.
Okay, so have you asked them? Or, well, sometimes people lie. But do you know what happens to the queen bees? You know that they take them and they forcefully impregnate them. Have you ever seen this being done? They literally rape the queen bees. They also rip their wings off so that they cannot escape. Do you know about this?
I didn't, no.
So look, just look into it. Just go ahead. There's all kinds of documentaries about it. Just Google or ask even ChatGPT, say, what actually happens in the bee industry or in the honey industry to the queen bees? Why do vegans not eat honey? And what kind of animal abuse goes on? And then, you know what? You're reminding me. I'm going to make a whole set of cards about bees. I think I already have one. I just haven't printed them yet. But it's an excellent topic. So why don't you go ahead and look that up and come back and teach everybody, okay? Because you'll see that it is actually pretty cruel what happens. Oh, I just realized I accidentally followed you. Should I keep on following you?
You can follow me if you wish. I don't really post anything.
Okay, I think I accidentally followed you. But anyway, thanks for coming in. I really look forward to you being an ethical vegan and joining us here to help to teach vegan facts, especially talk about these bees. And also ask yourself, why do you need honey? You know that you can have ground up dates. You can just take dates, add a little bit of water to them, put them in a blender, and then you can sweeten things with that. Hi, Natasha. Thank you so much, Natasha, for the heart. Really appreciate that. And my goodness, you guys over here on YouTube, what is happening? You guys are still going strong over here. Yes, I know that honey tastes good. I saw that. But that's no reason to hurt the bees or to enslave them. You can also eat maple syrup, which comes from a tree, a maple tree, and the tree doesn't die. You can just take the maple syrup and the tree survives. The tree keeps on making maple syrup and keeps growing, right? Got it? You understand now? Veganism means that you're against the exploitation of animals. That means buying them, selling them, or using them. Okay? That's all right? All right. Let me look over here. We've got somebody else coming in here on my TikTok channel.
Hi.
Welcome to my live stream. Tell me a bit about where you are in the world.
I'm in Louisiana right now.
Louisiana. Okay. What made you come here today?
Nothing. I'm just here to talk about your recent post. So why were you talking about him saying you don't know if he's in hell or heaven?
Okay, so you could just watch that video if you want to.
I did. I wouldn't be asking you.
Yeah, but first, you know the rule that you're supposed to be reading a card first, and then we can talk about it. Okay?
Okay.
Is that a deal? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's a card for you to read. Please read it out loud.
Plants have all protein you need to stay healthy, so you never need to eat
Meat,
eggs,
fish,
cheese, or drink cow's milk.
Okay, so
Eggs, cheese, or drink cow's milk.
Yeah, it's okay. You got it. All right, so you know that this is a fact. Do you believe this?
Plants? I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm telling you it's a fact, okay? So if you don't believe what I'm saying, then it's very difficult to go on because we're gonna just have to assume that you know that I'm telling you the truth. Plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy. So you never need to eat meat, fish, eggs, or cheese, or drink cow's milk ever again, right? So obviously, if you know this and you know that it hurts animals to do this, it means that you should be vegan from now on. Do you understand that that's your moral obligation? Is that a yes?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, okay. So what stops you from being vegan? Like, what is your main concern? What are you worried about?
I'm not vegan.
I know that. You didn't answer the question. I asked you, what are you worried about? Why aren't you vegan? What's preventing you from being vegan?
Because I'm not allowed to eat fake food.
Well, do you think carrots? Do you think carrots are? One moment, please. Do you think carrots and potatoes are fake foods? No,
I don't eat carrots, but I eat potatoes and stuff like that.
Okay, well, you're implying that vegans eat fake foods. I eat no fake foods. I eat all the vegetables you eat, all of the fruits that you eat, all of the nuts that you eat, all the kinds of breads that you eat. That's what I eat, okay? Healthy vegan foods, beans, pasta, lentils, chickpeas, all of these wonderful things, okay? So you can easily be vegan from now on, and I want you to stop exploiting animals, stop paying for them to suffer.
No, I am never going to be vegan.
Okay, so then I'm sorry I can't help you because that means you just don't care. And if you're a psychopath and you're a sicko who just wants to keep hurting animals, then I suggest you just don't come back to the channel anymore. Because a normal response to what I just told you would be, Miss Katie, you're right. I'm going to strive to be as vegan as possible from now. I'm going to really try, Miss Katie. And then I would have said to you something like, okay, how can I help you? Let's plan a breakfast for you. Let's plan a lunch for you. But that's not what you did, is it? You came here to attack me with intestines full of innocent animals who you already paid to murder. Innocent animals who never did a single thing wrong to you ever. You should be ashamed of yourself. What you did was wrong and evil. All right, guys. Well, it has been 60 minutes. 60 minutes, guys. This is amazing. I'm very, very proud of you guys for coming to the live stream today. Really good job. I'm going to continue just briefly here to see if anybody else looks like an actual caring adult and wants to speak. You guys over here. Okay, we got somebody here who says, you're forcing your religion onto people. I'm not forcing anything. You can go. In fact, I'll help you. Okay? I'll help you leave forever. There you go. Bye. Now you're gone forever and I can never force you again. Guys, it's very easy. I just press a button called hide. It just says hide and I'll never read your comments again. Okay, you don't have to be here. Silly guys. All right, I think I'm going to let you guys go and I'll be back to do another live stream in a couple of hours. Thanks to everybody who came. Thanks to everybody who is striving to be... Oh, somebody just put a super chat on the screen. Hold on. I'll have to get that first. Oh, hey, TikTok. Yes. Okay, fine. I'll take another one of you. All right. Let me just see. I have a super chat first. Okay, over here. Person put $5 donation. Thank you. And you wrote, I'm currently selling all my non-vegan wardrobe pieces to buy and replace them with long-lasting vegan pieces. Okay. Well, thank you for being vegan. Thank you very much for not buying any other non-vegan products in the future. There is a little bit of an ethical dilemma with you selling your non-vegan things. I think you can understand that, right? Like if you have a leather jacket and you sell it to somebody else, then you're kind of encouraging them to wear a leather jacket. But I also see it in the sense that you might be preventing them from buying a brand new one. So I can kind of see it that way. You know, these are really interesting ethical discussions to have. So I do appreciate you coming in, though, and telling me this. When was your vegan declaration day? When did you decide? Because this is, you know, if it's today, that's awesome. I don't know if it was a week ago or a month ago. Thank you for being vegan. Really great. Okay, TikTok over here. We have somebody named Yulisha who seems to want to come in and read a card. Thanks, Yulisha.
Hello.
Hi, Yulisha. You ready to read a card?
Sure.
Okay, awesome. All right, let me just see here what's going on. Okay, there we go. Right, we have a card here about SeaWorld. Have you ever been to a place like SeaWorld or an aquarium where they make the dolphins and the whales jump around and do tricks?
I've never been to one.
Okay. Well, I know a lot of people like to go and see them because they like the animals, but it's not good to go. Here's why.
Random vegan fact. Vegans don't go to places like SeaWorld because it's wrong to enslave dolphins and whales by forcing them to do tricks in swimming pools.
Yeah. What do you think about that? That makes sense?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. Here's another one.
Vegans don't go to circuses that use animals because it's wrong to exploit horses, elephants, or tigers for our entertainment.
It's kind of similar, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. And here's one about rodeos.
Vegans don't go to rodeos because it's cruel that cowboys use horses by forcing them to charge towards frightened baby cows, tackle them, tie them up, and abuse them for entertainment.
Yeah. Again, very similar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So vegans just don't exploit animals. We don't use them. Do you know what the definition of veganism is?
Well, I am a vegan, so it is like not exploiting animals and for any reason or purpose. Or paying for it.
That's cool. How long have you been vegan?
I started when I was around, I think, 15. So that was like 2016.
Cool. That's around the same time as me. I became vegan.
really?
Yeah, this is my vegan declaration day right here. Can you read that?
Yeah, June 27, 2016. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the date. So coming up is going to be 10 years for me.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I found a lot of people became vegan actually in 2016. There was just a lot of talk about it. It was all over Facebook, Instagram, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of promotion by a lot of vegans.
Yeah. All right. Anything you wanted to say to everybody about being vegan?
Well, actually, I had a question for you. Where do you stand on vegans having pets? For example, I know dogs can go vegan, but what about cats? Like, how do you own a cat as a vegan? Or is it possible to own a cat as a vegan?
Well, I know quite a few people who do have cats who they feed only vegan kibble to. It's vet approved, has taurine in it, and all of the nutrients that a cat would need. Hahowever, cats, as we know, they're quite the different personalities from dogs, right? Dogs are like happy-go-lucky and like, oh my God, food, whatever, I'll just eat it. Cats are more like, even if you give them like the most fancy dish ever, they'll be like, I'm not sure if I'm in the mood today, right? So they're a bit more finicky. But you can buy vegan cat food that is vet approved. I think there's a brand called Evolution. And you can sort of start to integrate this with the cat's food by making it wet, mashing it up, just sort of easing it in, and then a little bit more every day, and you can transition your cat. There's also a Facebook group for vegan cats, and it's called Vegan Cat. So for people who have vegan cats, called Vegan Cats. Have you seen that Facebook group yet?
No, I haven't.
I think there's about 9,000 members or 10,000, something like that. All these people, just like you, who might have a cat and they're just like, I don't want to buy dead fish and bring them into my house. I don't want to hurt animals for my cat.
Yeah, because it's not fair that one has to die for the other.
I know. Yeah. But other people, what they do is they have made some arrangements with different restaurants who are putting people's leftovers in the garbage. And they say, hey, here's a bucket. Can you just like shove your extras in there? Because I don't want to pay money to kill an animal. So, like rather than rummaging through the garbage, there'll be somebody who, if they make friends with somebody at a close restaurant who might help them out.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's another idea. But like look into it and do your best.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. I have 2 more questions for you, if that's okay, and you have time?
Okay, sure.
What do you think about people owning fish tanks in their homes and horse riding?
Well, having fish in your home is like torturing the fish. Fish are used to
Yeah, because
swimming.
they're in an enclosed space, right? And
It's like a jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not okay to
I
have fish
agree with
tanks. No, fish tanks is really cruel. You've basically taken the fish, acted like a big bully, decided, well, you're not going to come with me now, kidnap them, put them in a place where people can just gawk at them. It's awful. I know, you can always know if something's right or wrong by just putting yourself in the animal's position. If you wouldn't want anyone to grab you, stick you in a glass cage of some sort and just stare at you all the time, and you couldn't be free to adventure out in the world. I mean, fish would love to swim around the edges of ponds and rivers. It's not right to breed them, to kidnap them. And what was your other one?
Horse riding. What do you think about that?
Well, are horses cars?
No, I've never ridden a horse, but I was just curious, if it's something, because I've always wanted to try, but never really thought about the ethics of that.
Yeah, so horseback riding is not vegan because it is utilizing an animal, exploiting the animal. Somebody took that horse away from their family or forced the mother to be pregnant, i.e., in other words, raping her, forcing her to be pregnant, and then stealing the babies, raising them in order to be sold as animals for entertainment, to be ridden. It's not okay to ride horses. Horses are here with us and not for us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for being really curious. Did a great job. Thank you
so much. It was lovely meeting you.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, thank you guys for coming. I do have to go now. I have an appointment. I have a private student to teach right now in a couple of minutes. So I'll see you guys in another couple of hours where I'll do another live stream, okay? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being as vegan as possible. You guys on YouTube?